Hello, and welcome to Math Matters. I'm Dr. Jameson, and today we're going to learn about how to collect data. You will need some things before we get started. Today, you'll be asking your family a question, and we'll record their responses to the question. You'll need a piece of paper, something to write with, and either blocks or Legos, something to kind of keep track of. I'll wait while you go get these. Welcome back. When you ask someone a question and record their responses, it's called a survey. The information we collect is called data. You're going to survey them with a question today and collect data from family members in your home. If it's just one other person, that's okay too. You can ask more people when you come back to school. After the data is gathered, you will represent the responses to the survey. Think about which type of shoe you would rather wear. Tennis shoes or flip-flops? You're going to collect data about whether you would rather wear tennis shoes or flip-flops. How can you use blocks or Legos to keep track of this survey data? You can use a block or a tally for each person. You may use one color for tennis shoes and another would be for flip-flops. Take one block or Lego from what you would like to wear a tennis shoe or a flip-flop. Now I'm going to ask you to ask your family members what would they rather wear, a tennis shoe or flip-flop. Take a moment to notice the data you have collected. Look at the data that I collected. I asked my family. There are 7 family members in my house. What do the cubes tell us? It tells us we like tennis shoes more than flip-flops. What do the numbers tell us about our family? 5 people like tennis shoes and 2 like flip-flops. Which type of shoe would your family members rather wear? Tennis shoes? How do you know? I asked each person to get their opinion. How many people did you ask in all? How could we figure that out using the cubes? I could count the cubes to figure out how many people I asked in all. If I count the red ones, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I count the green ones, 1, 2. So I asked 7 people in all. Remember, tallies are a way for us to count. Each mark means 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The line that is slanted is 5. Sometimes we can use tally marks to help us count. When we use tally marks, we make one line for each person. But when we get to the 5th person, we make a diagonal line to slash the 4 lines so that it represents 5. I wonder if we could represent the data for tennis shoes and flip-flops with tally marks. Can you make your work to match the representation of your tennis shoes or flip-flops? Look at the data that you collected. Now do it with tallies. How can you show tennis shoes or the flip-flop data so that your teacher can see your thinking? Look at your data. Here's my data. If your data doesn't look like mine, it's okay. I'm proud of you for trying. What do you notice is similar in our representations? How do you notice it is different? What do the cubes and or tallies tell us about the data? Can you think of an equation or a number sentence that goes with the data we collected? We really worked hard asking our family members what kind of shoes they liked. Take a moment to reflect. What is something you wondered? What is something you learned? In today's episode of Math Matters, we learned about surveys and how they give us information or data. Try to collect some other data at home today. I know you can do it. I hope you have a mathematical day and keep on counting. I'm Dr. Jameson.